Now Saul spoke to his son Jonathan, and to all his servants, so that they would kill David. But Jonathan, the son of Saul, loved David very much. And Jonathan revealed it to David, saying, Saul, my father, is seeking to kill you. Because of this, I ask you, take care for yourself in the morning. And you should conceal yourself and remain in hiding. Then I, going out, will be standing beside my father in the field, where you will be. And I will speak about you to my father. And whatever I see, I will report to you. Then Jonathan spoke good things about David to his father Saul. And he said to him, You should not sin, O king, against your servant David. For he has not sinned against you, and his works toward you are very good. And he took his life in his own hand, and struck down the Philistine. And the Lord wrought a great salvation for all of Israel. You saw it, and you rejoiced. Why then would you sin against innocent blood by killing David, who is without guilt? And when Saul had heard this, being pleased by the voice of Jonathan, he swore, As the Lord lives, he shall not be killed. And so Jonathan called David, and he revealed to him all of these words. And Jonathan led in David to Saul, and he was before him, just as he had been yesterday and the day before. Then the war was stirred up again. And David went out and fought against the Philistines. And he struck them down with a great slaughter. And they fled from his face. And the evil spirit from the Lord came to Saul, who was sitting in his house and holding a lance. And David was playing music with his hand. And Saul attempted to fix David to the wall with the lance. But David turned aside from the face of Saul. And the lance failed to wound him, and it became fixed in the wall. And David fled, and so he was saved that night. Therefore, Saul sent his guards to David's house, so that they might watch for him, and so that he might be killed in the morning. And after Michal, his wife, had reported this to David, saying, Unless you save yourself this night, tomorrow you will die. She lowered him down through a window. Then he fled and went away, and he was saved. Then Michal took a statue, and placed it on the bed. And she placed the pelt of a goat for the hair at its head. And she covered it with clothes. And Saul sent attendants to seize David. And it was answered that he was sick. And again, Saul sent messengers to see David, saying, Bring him to me on the bed, so that he may be killed. And when the messengers had arrived, they found a likeness on the bed, with a goat pelt at its head. And Saul said to Michal, Why have you deceived me in this way, and released my enemy, so that he may flee? And Michal responded to Saul, Because he said to me, Release me, otherwise I will kill you. Now David was saved by fleeing, and he went to Samuel in Ramah. And he reported to him all that Saul had done to him. And he and Samuel went away and stayed at Naioth. Then it was reported to Saul by some, saying, Behold, David is at Naioth, in Ramah. Therefore, Saul sent officers to seize David. And when they had seen a company of prophets prophesying, with Samuel presiding over them, the Spirit of the Lord also came to them, and they also began to prophesy. And when this was reported to Saul, he sent other messengers. But they also prophesied. And again, Saul sent messengers a third time. And they also prophesied. And Saul, being exceedingly angry, also went to Ramah himself. And he went as far as the great cistern, which is in Soko. And he inquired and said, In which place are Samuel and David? And it was told to him, Behold, they are at Naioth, in Ramah. And he went to Naioth, in Ramah, and the Spirit of the Lord came to him also. And he continued on, walking and prophesying, until he arrived at Naioth, in Ramah. And he also took off his garments, and he prophesied with the others before Samuel. And he fell down naked, throughout that day and night. From this, too, is derived the proverb, Could Saul also be among the prophets?